Now that we've got our initial equations, we can plug them into parametric form and then do some analysis to see, is Sam going to get the ring around the peg? So let's start by plugging in x equals 8t and y equals negative 16t squared plus 3t plus 4 into our calculator. I've already done that ahead of time. So there's 8t and negative 16t squared plus 3t plus 4. And I want to create a table. And I specifically say we want to find the position for 0.17 seconds and use a step size of 0.1. So I'll go here 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7. And then I'll go to table set, start at 0, and I'm going to go up by 0.1. And now look at my table. I can see here at 0 I've got 4. At 0.1 in, my horizontal position is 0.8 and my y is 4.14. 1.6, 2.4, 3.2, 4, 4.8, and 5.6 are my x values. And then looking at those corresponding y values, 1.6 is 3.94. No, it's actually 3.96. 2.4 is 3.46. 3.2 is 2.64. 4 is 1.5. 4.8 is 0.04, and then negative 0.7 is negative 1.74. So I want to sketch a graph of the ring's position and label my axes. So for here, I'm just going to graph this, and I'll let that guy right here be 4, 0, 4. And then at 0.8, I'm going to be at 4.14. And then at 1.6, I'll be at 3.96. You actually can put that guy right there. So ignore that one. And then I'll do 2.64. I'll get this graph that sort of looks like that. My scale that I used is that I used 0.5 units for each square. And I can see the path here. There's going to be a height, maximum height right there of 4.14, and then it's closer and closer to the ground. And right here I can see at 0.6 I've almost hit the ground. So somewhere between 0.6 and 0.7 seconds I hit the ground, because this negative 1.74 is telling me I'm 1.74 feet beneath the ground. So at some point between 0.6 and 0.7 is when the ring actually hits the peg, or actually hit the ground, I should say. The last piece is we want to determine whether or not Sam will hit his target peg, and explain your reasoning. And for this one, let's look at the different points. We know that for one of our points that we've got the point 4 and 1.5. Right here. 4 and 1.5. And so that's telling me my position in space. We know that the height of the peg needs to be computed. So we are going to see, yes, Sam does hit the peg. And we're going to look at the points 4, 1.5. Remember, that 4 is telling us the horizontal distance away. So that's the piece that I want to look at, the point 4, the horizontal distance away. The other piece then is going to be the vertical height. How high is the peg? And we've got to do a little bit of math here. We know that the game is on a 1-foot stool. Plus, I know the peg is 2 inches and 4 inches from the bottom. So I know total I've got 6 inches for the peg. which 1 foot plus 6 inches is 1.5 feet. So the top of the peg is 1.5 feet up, which is what we've got right there. So exactly at 4 feet away and 1.5 feet up is the path that the ring is going to take. So yes, this ring is going to land on the peg.